ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾಫಿ A very good morning, parents. We will be starting the program in a short while. We are waiting for the other parents to join us. So kindly bear with us. Thank you. Good morning, parents, our esteemed director, Ms. Nirmal Jain, our respected principal, Mr. Ralph Lobo, and my dear teachers. There may be a chill in the air, or perhaps even a bit of rain on the way, but that only makes today's warmth even more special. On behalf of the school and the management, I extend a very warm welcome to our Winter Concert 2025, a celebration of creativity, culture, and imagination. Winter may bring cold winds, but inside this hall, the spirit is bright, the heart are warm, and the excitement is overflowing. Today is more than just another event in our calendar. It's a reflection of growing talent, teamwork, and the joy that fills our school's community. As the year draws to a close, this concert stands as a reminder of how far we have come together. The lessons learned, the friendship built, and the resilience shown through every challenge. This is a morning to celebrate not just achievements, but the journey itself, the laughter echoing through our corridors, the dedication behind every rehearsal, and the spark of creativity that keeps our students shining bright. Now, please join me in extending a warm and resounding welcome to our esteemed director, Ms. Nirmal Jain, onto the stage. Ma'am, we are truly honored to have you with us today.
Thank you, Ms. Vijay. Good morning, parents. It's very good to see you all here. It reminds me of the day when we were only 27 and we were working in a small place and there was no hall or nothing. But today we have such a big number, which is really a pleasure to see. And I'm sure you are happy to see us growing also. Today we have this very special program which is being presented for the first time. Every parent wants their child to be a scientist, but we also want some leaders to run the country. So we are trying to prepare some future leaders also who will take care of India in a better way. This is all, I think the teachers have, Ms. Vijay has explained to you everything. I don't have much to say. I just wanted to welcome you. And one more thing, now that you are 8th grade students, parents, we have the order for the suits and you can order the suits now because it will take 2 months to get it ready. And the sample is in the office on the way home. You can see if you like to see that. We also have 7th graders here, hopefully, because we want them to know what they are going to do next year. So, welcome to grade 8 and grade 7 parents. Please enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to now welcome our esteemed principal, Mr. Ralph Lobo, to the stage to address the gathering.
Thank you, Ms. Vijay. Good morning, respected parents, esteemed teachers, dear students, and distinguished guests. On this crystal clear winter morning, as the air bites gently and snow waits in silence, where snow was expected, but it's kept away. Maybe we have this program today. We gather in a warmth no season can steal. The cold only sharpens the harmony and spirit soon to fill this hall. Welcome all to the Iisj Winter Concert 2025, where young voices and vibrant rhythms will turn this cold morning into a celebration of joy, creativity, and shared pride. Thank you for braving the cold to be with us. Your presence is the warmest note of all. I wish all our students the very best and hope this morning gives you the moments of joy and memories to cherish. Thank you once again and enjoy the winter concert. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was very inspiring. Get ready, everyone. We are diving straight into the opening program that sets the stage for awesomeness with an electrifying highlight, the Youth Parliament session, proudly presented by our beloved grade 8 students with the support of Ms. Uma and myself. This is the very first time taking the stage for them, and they have embraced it with true dedication, pouring their hearts into every debate, role, and idea, showing incredible interest that promises to captivate us all. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the 8th grade homeroom teachers for their unwavering support. We will now begin the Youth Parliament session. This educational platform provides students with an opportunity to experience the functioning of democratic parliamentary system firsthand. Through this session, they assume roles like speakers, prime minister, ministers, and members of the parliament, actively engaging in debates, question hour, and discussions to understand parliamentary procedures, democratic values, and responsible governance. It sharpens their public speaking skills, critical thinking, and leadership skills, fostering informed, confident, and active citizenship. I kindly request all the parents and students to remain silent throughout, honoring these young parliamentarians with the respect they deserve as they show their talents. Thank you.
Honorable members, the Speaker.
Good morning, honorable members. I welcome you to the Youth Parliament session. I hope this session will be fruitful. We will begin the session with the oath of affirmation of our newly elected members. Secretary General, please proceed.
Ms. Samita Metal, who stands selected from the North Goa constituency of Goa, may now step forward to take oath or affirmation. Madam, do you want to take oath or affirmation?
Affirmation, please.
In which language would you like to take the affirmation?
In English language.
Kindly proceed.
I, Samita Mahathir, do solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge upon the duty which I am about to enter. Ms. Chaparani Birti Group Sada, who stands elected from the Mysore constituency of Karnataka, will now take oath or affirmation. Ma'am, would you like to take oath or affirmation? Oath. In which language would you like to take the oath? In English language, please. Okay, ma'am, kindly proceed. I, Chappedali Priti Guru Prasada, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter.
Honorable members,
it is my sad duty to inform the House of sudden demise of Shri Vijay Kumar Malhotra, a senior BJP leader and a respected parliamentary. He was a dedicated public servant whose long parliamentary career greatly shaped his party and the national politics. His passing on the 13th September 2025 is a profound loss to our country. May his soul find eternal peace. Now the statement by the Honorable Prime Minister.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, my party and I associate ourselves with the sentiment expressed on the passing of Sri Vijay Kumar Malhotra, a leader with a vast strength, a partier with a humble heart. His service lived many paths, his wisdom touched many lives. We offer a heartfelt tribute to a life lived with dignity, duty, and devotion.
Now the statement by the Leader of Opposition.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, Sri Vijay Kumar Malhotra was a true statesman whose commitment to democratic values and national unity inspired many. His long and distinguished career in public life, marked by integrity and service, has earned him respect across party lines. I would once again like to associate myself and my party in sending our condolences to his family.
The House will stand in silence for a while to express our deep sorrow. The Secretary General may convey the message of condolences to the bereaved family. Prime Minister to introduce new ministers.
Speaker, Madam, I have pleasure in introducing to you, through you, to the House, my colleagues, the new minister, Mr. Deva Prasanna Kanigeshwara, Minister of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Atul Kumar, Minister of Education,
Members, let us move on to the next item in our list of business today, the question hour. Now, question number 101.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, education is very important for the success of individuals and the growth of our society. In 2020, the government introduced the National Education Policy, NEP, which is the biggest change in education in many years. This policy focuses on improving early learning, reducing exam pressure, and adding skill training for students in the future. Will the Minister of Education be pleased to state what steps have been taken under NEP to reduce stressful exams for students in primary and secondary schools? And is the government planning to make secondary education more skill-based so that students can get better jobs after finishing school?
Minister of Education, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam. Yes, the questioner is right. Education builds the nation's future. Under NEP 2020, exams have changed from one high-pressure test to multiple small assessments across the year, focusing on understanding rather than memorization. Competency-based questions now test real application of knowledge, not rote learning. This reduces stress, supports deeper learning, and early reports show students performing better with less pressure. Honorable Speaker, let me say this clearly. When we reduce the fear of exams, we increase the power of learning. The government is also adding skill courses from grade 6 so that students learn practical skills. By 2025, half of all secondary students will get this training to help them find jobs when they finish school.
Supplementary question from the opposition.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, can the Minister of Education assure the House new assessment system will not only reduce stress but also ensures every student's talent and potential are recognized and nurtured?
Honorable Speaker, Madam, yes, I assure the House that the new education policy does not only reduce stress but also recognizes every child's individual strengths. By introducing continuous competency-based assessments and new subjects like AI, IFM, and STEM, the policy provides students multiple opportunities to showcase their talent. Schools are also encouraged to work closely with parents so that every child is guided and nurtured to their fullest potential. We recognize the challenges our teachers are faced while adapting to new methods. To support them, the government has launched continuous training programs. Under NEP 2020, now every teacher receives about 50 hours of professional development each year, including modern assessment techniques and skill-based teaching. This ensures that our teachers are fully equipped to guide today's learners. Honorable Speaker, let it be said with pride, nations are not built in offices or factories, they're built in classrooms, and the architect of every great nation is its teacher.
Now, question number 102.
Honorable Speaker Madam, Indian Railways is a lifeline of our country, connecting millions every day. However, during festival seasons, trains become dangerously overcrowded, raising safety risks. Recently, in Jalagaon, Maharashtra, 12 passengers lost their lives when they jumped out of a train in panic, only to be struck by another train on the adjacent track. Would the Minister of Railway be pleased to state what steps have been taken to ensure passenger safety and make sure these incidents do not happen again in the future? Is the government planning to introduce better crowd management systems and increase train capacity?
Minister of Railways, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, the questioner is right in highlighting the importance of passenger safety and challenges faced by them during festive travel. Indian Railways have strengthened safety with technologies like ultrasonic flow detection, track recording cars, and the Kavach automatic train protection system. Vigilance control devices have been installed in all locomotives, and emergency protocols have been reinforced. Awareness campaigns help reduce panic, and over 7,000 stations and trains have been equipped with medical kits, oxygen cylinders, and defibrillators. To prevent overcrowding, we are running more coaches, running more festival trains, and installing digital crowd monitoring, CCTV, and dedicated holding areas for safer travel. And we know well, we can replace tracks, we can rebuild trains, but we can never replace life.
Honorable Speaker Madam, the safety and well-being of each and every passenger is our top priority. As Railway Minister Stalini Shri said, safety will continue to be the big ticket item for Indian Railways. Capital expenditure spending in 2025-26. In fact, last year, our capital expenditure on safety was about rupees 1.8 lakh crores, which will continue in the financial year 2026.
Now, question number 103.
Honorable Speaker Madam, the recent terrorist attack near the airport has left the nation in shock. If we are not safe in our home, where will we be safe? Will the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, Minister of Home Affairs, and the Minister of Intelligence Bureau be pleased to state A. Why did the intelligence agencies not detect and prevent this attack, given the recent seizures and arrests? B. What are the steps taken to address the intelligence gap and strengthen the security system? C. What are the outcomes of the recent investigation and measures taken to prevent such incidents in the future? D. What are the progresses made in strengthening emergency response systems and public awareness about safety and security?
Order. The House will maintain decorum and respect for the proceedings. The members may continue.
Minister of Home Affairs, please.
Honorable Speaker Madam, our agencies detected several leads and please expose us of some elements evaded detection. We are enhancing coordination, strengthening surveillance, and reviewing protocols to prevent future attacks. We are also providing support to victims and improving emergency response.
Minister of Intelligence Bureau, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I want to make it clear that the Intelligence Bureau's role is to gather, collect, and disseminate actionable intelligence to prevent such incidents. In this case, our agency was not responsible for security breach at the Red Fort. The breach occurred due to the negligence by the police personnel on duty during a mock drill, not due to any failure of intelligence. Our agency continues to work tirelessly to ensure the safety and security of our nation, and we will never compromise on our commitment to protecting the country.
Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, please. Honorable Speaker Madam, we are working closely with the Home Affairs and Intelligence Bureau to address gaps, update protocols and ensure transparency. We are also strengthening emergency response systems and public awareness about safety and security through media campaigns and community outreach programs.
Now, question number 104.
Mental hygiene is very important for women's health and education. Will the Minister of Women's Health and Child Development be pleased to state what is being done to teach women and girls about mental hygiene? And B, is the government thinking about menstrual leave programs? A. What is being done to teach women and girls about menstrual hygiene? And B. Is the government thinking about menstrual leave for women?
Minister of Women and Child Development, please.
Honorable Speaker Madam, the government has programs to teach girls and women about menstrual health. Workers called Iisj provide affordable sanitary pads and teach hygiene in schools and villages. Right now, there is no countrywide rule for menstrual leave, but Karnataka made one in 2025, giving women a one-day off paid leave each month.
Now, question number 105.
Honorable Speaker Madam, sports help children grow strong and focused. Beyond physical strength, sports shape character, improve confidence, and bring people together, making them an essential part of a balanced and active life. Will the Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports be pleased to state A. What recent steps has the government taken to build more sports facilities and encourage students from cities and villages? B. What improvements have Maharashtra and Haryana shown in the last 5 years?
Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, please.
Honorable Speaker Madam, the Khelo India Sports Program has many sports centers and finds new athletes from all over. The Khelo India Sports Centers are being set up in rural areas to provide coaching, and schools are being encouraged to hold more sports events. These steps aim to ensure students everywhere get good sports facilities and better opportunities to participate. Khelo India is not just a program. It is a movement to find champions, nurture talent, and build a stronger and healthier nation. Maharashtra has upgraded sports infrastructure and taught in national youth games, while Haryana has strengthened sports facilities and excelled in athletics and wrestling, giving students across cities and villages better opportunities.
If Khelo India and other initiatives are truly improving sports in the country, then why is India still unable to win more medals at the Olympics? And where does India stand in global sports rankings compared to the other nations? Honorable Speaker Madam, the youth of India deserves answers, not just schemes on paper, but results on the world stage.
I appreciate the members' concern. While Khelo India is expanding its talent space, Olympic success takes time. Nations leading today have invested in sports for decades, whereas India has begun structural reforms only recently. Our medal count and athlete ranking have improved in recent Olympic cycles. We are confident that these steps will significantly change India's global sporting performances in coming years.
Now, question number 106.
Honorable Speaker Madam, recent reports highlight delays in defense procurement and infrastructure upgrades, which affect our national security and the morale of our soldiers. Will the Minister of Defense be pleased to state what steps have been taken to address procurement delays and improve infrastructure for the armed forces? B. How does the Ministry plan to ensure timely modernization to meet emerging security threats?
Supplementary questions from the opposition.
Honorable Speaker Madam, the welfare of our soldiers, including healthcare, housing, and pension reform, is
crucial. Can the Minister update this House on the measures being taken to improve the quality of life and the support system for our soldiers and their families? Honorable Speaker, ma'am, with cyber threats increasing globally, securing our digital defense system is now as important as securing our borders. Can the Minister state how the Ministry is strengthening cyber defense capabilities and coordinating with other agencies to protect our national critical infrastructure?
Honorable Speaker, Madam, transparency and accountability in defense procurement are essential to prevent corruption and wastage of resources. What mechanism has the Ministry put in place to ensure ethical conduct and efficient use of public funds? Madam Speaker, when public funds safeguard our soldiers and our soldiers safeguard our citizens, transparency and accountability become a matter of justice, not choice.
Honorable Speaker, ma'am, the Ministry of Defense has recently procured advanced equipment, including bulletproof jackets, ballistic helmets, and modern missile systems with some technology sourced through strategic partnership with countries like India, Israel, and the United States. These purchases are guided by the Defense Procurement Procedure 2025, which prioritizes both the indigenous production and international collaboration to ensure the safety of our soldiers. The government has also approved new welfare schemes and increasing budgets for the families of armed forces personnel, ensuring their well-being and support in the times of need. These steps reflect our commitment to both security and dignity of our brave soldiers and their families.
Minister of Defense, please respond.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I thank the members for their important questions. To address procurement delays, we have fast-tracked approvals, strengthened indigenous production under Make in India, and accelerated infrastructure upgrades to ensure operational readiness. On welfare, the government has expanded housing, healthcare, and pension reforms, ensuring strong support for soldiers and their families. On cybersecurity, dedicated cyber defense units now work with national agencies to protect critical infrastructure from emerging threats. Transparency is ensured through rigorous audits, digital monitoring systems, and strict procurement rules, preventing misuse of public funds. Honorable Speaker, Madam, our soldiers stand on the front lines so that our nation stands tall. When we protect our defenders, we are strengthening the very shield of our country. A nation that honors its soldiers becomes a nation no enemy can ever break.
Now, question number 107.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, it has been observed that certain tariff increases by the United States on products such as textiles and jewelry may affect Indian exporters and workers. Will the Honorable Ministry of Commerce and Industry be pleased to state what measures has the government taken to support the affected sectors? What impact the tariff changes have had on Indian workers and exporters involved?
Minister of Commerce and Industry, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, tariff increases by any major trading partner can make Indian products become more expensive in a specific market. This can make Indian export decline and thus can create difficulties for Indian exporters and workers working in the sectors of garment, jewelry, textile, and those related. The government is helping exporters to explore alternative markets and strengthen export promotion schemes and encourage technological upgrades and take up such tariff-related problems to bilateral trade discussions so that Indian exporters remain competitive.
Now, question number 108.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, as per India and Japan Skilling and Workforce Partnership, both the countries are promoting the exchange of skilled Indian workers for roles in Japanese industry. Will the Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment be pleased to state A. What steps is the government taking to train Indian youth in languages, skills, and cultural readiness for this program? B. How will the government ensure that this initiative provides global exposure without leading to
because of India's skilled workforce.
Minister of Labour and Employment, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I thank the member for the question. Under the India-Japan Skilling and Workforce Partnership, candidates will be selected only through authorized channels. The government is expanding Japanese language training, skill certification programs, and pre-departure orientation, enabling the youth to adapt smoothly to the Japanese work environment. This initiative is designed as an opportunity and not an outflow. Many skilled workers return with enhanced technical knowledge, discipline, and global experience that strengthen our Indian industries. At the same time, the government continues to enhance domestic employment, startup ecosystems, and skilling missions so that India remains a strong hub of opportunity.
Supplementary question from the opposition.
Honorable Speaker Madam, while global exposure is welcome, I wish to ask the Honorable Minister, should our priority not be to build a nation where young people choose to stay because opportunities here are strong enough? Japan might give you valuable experience, but why should India be a nation that trains talent only to send it abroad? Honorable Speaker Madam, our goal must be simple. Let India be a nation where dreams don't need a passport.
The concern raised by the member is noted. The government's intention is not to export talent, but rather to expand choices for India's youth. International partnerships, such as the one with Japan complement, does not replace our effort to create strong opportunities within the country. Workers who gain global exposure often return with enhanced technical knowledge and skills that benefit our industries. Thus, the India-Japan cooperation is aimed at mutual growth and not brain drain.
Now, question number 109.
Honorable Speaker Madam, when the rights of our citizens are at stake, India will not stand silent. We will stand tall and speak with one voice. In recent months, the United States has introduced serious and stricter immigration measures, tighter screening, higher detention rates, and reduced visa quotas. These changes have caused distress for thousands of Indian students, IT professionals, and families. Will the Honorable Minister of External Affairs be pleased to state A. What government has officially raised these concerns with US authorities and demanded safeguards for Indian nationals? B. What concrete steps are being taken to ensure that Indian citizens, especially students and skilled workers, are treated with dignity and fairness amid these changes? C. Whether any coordination has been established between Indian missions in the US and local legal networks to support affected citizens.
Minister of External Affairs, please.
Honorable Speaker Madam. Honorable Speaker Madam. India's voice today carries weight, not just in friendship, but in fairness. Let me begin with the words of our Prime Minister. India's partnership with the world is guided not by hesitation, but by confidence. The government has taken note of the US immigration tightening. Within 72 hours, we summoned US diplomats in New Delhi to demand clarity and accountability for Indian nationals affected. Our consulates in New York, San Francisco, Houston, and Chicago are actively tracking and assisting over 15,000 Indian students and professionals facing new visa and detention policies. Emergency 24/7 helplines and legal support panels are fully activated. A joint working group with the US is creating fairer frameworks for student visas, work permits, and humanitarian permits. As our Prime Minister has said, friendship with India must mean fairness to Indians. We will not let any power treat Indian citizens unjustly. We believe in dialogue, but we assert our sovereignty. Because every Indian citizen abroad carries not just a passport, but the honor of 1.4 billion people.
Minister of Home Affairs, you may have your points.
Honorable Speaker Madam, the Ministry is in constant touch with the Ministry of External Affairs to extend protective legal support to Indian citizens, coordinate with US agencies for humane treatment, and ensure that those facing deportation or detention receive timely help. India stands by its people no matter where they are.
Please. We're taking the decorum of the House. Nothing will go on record if this disorder continues. No more questions. The question hour is over.
Honorable members, we shall now begin the discussion on the matters of urgent public importance regarding civil aviation and regulatory reforms. I call upon the Honorable Member of the Treasury Bench, Ms. Tanvi, to initiate.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker, Ms. Nanda. I rise to speak about the important issues of civil aviation highlighted by the recent Air India incident near Ahmedabad. This shows why strong safety oversight is necessary. The Ministry of Civil Aviation, led by Honorable Minister Jitin Srikant, has introduced Protection of Interest Bill in 2025, which is a good step, but there are still chances that weak coordination between Directorate General of Civil Aviation and Airport Authority of India and shortage of trained staff. I request that the investigation report of the incident be completed quickly and shared with the public. I also want to highlight that the aviation turbine fuel taxes vary across states and can rise um, airline operating costs by 45%. Harmonizing these taxes would make flying cheaper and help in regional connectivity. Finally, India must invest in modern satellite-based navigation systems like Gagan and expand training for pilots and technical staff to meet the future demand expected in the next 10 to 15 years. I request the Honourable Minister to kindly respond on the steps taken or plan to address these challenges comprehensively.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I now call upon the Honorable Minister of State, Minister of Civil Aviation, Mr. Jitin, to respond.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker, Ms. Dani. I appreciate the honorable member's concern. The government is deeply committed into aviation safety and reform. The recent Air India incident was a tragic and has been thoroughly investigated by the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, with preliminary reports shared with all relevant authorities. Regarding aviation financing, the Protection of Interest in Aircraft Object Bill 2025, which aligns with the Cape Town Convention, seeks to attract investment by reducing leasing costs and legal uncertainties. We are addressing manpower shortages by increasing the number of flight training organizations and pilot licensing, aiming to add 30,000 to 34,000 new skilled workers over the next 15 years. On the aviation turbine fuel tax issue, the government is actively negotiating with states to rationalize tax rates and to reduce operational costs. We are also modernizing airspace management and satellite-based systems such as Gagan to ensure safer skies and effective operations. The continuous training of cabin crew on safety and emergency protocols as mandated by DGCA's civil aviation requirement is also underway. The government welcomes suggestions and parliamentary oversight to release these goals effectively.
I thank the Honourable Minister for the comprehensive response. It is heartening to see government initiatives with the pace and coordination remains crucial. I urge all members to support the inclusive reform and hold the ministries accountable to save the confidence of millions relying on aviation daily.
The House appreciates the constructive discussion. We expect timely updates from the ministries. Now, the Honorable Minister of Electronics and Information Technology to introduce the bill.
Madam Speaker, I'd like to move that the bill be promoted and regulate online gaming in India.
The question is that leave be granted to introduce the Promotion and Regulation of Online Gaming Bill 2025. Those who are in favor will say aye. Those who are against it will say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Leave is granted. Now, Honorable Member of Electronics and IT.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I introduce the bill.
The House will take up for consideration the Promotion and Regulation of Online Gaming Bill 2025. Honorable Member, please proceed.
Speaker, Madam, I'd like to move that the bill to promote and regulate online gaming in India, including e-sports and online social games, and to provide measures connected therewith or incidental thereto be taken into consideration.
The question is that Promotion and Regulation of Online Gaming Bill 2025 to promote and regulate online games, including e-sports and social games, and to provide matters connected therewith or incidental thereto may be taken into consideration. Those who are in favor will please say aye. Those who are against it will say no.
I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Motion is adopted. Minister of Electronics and IT, please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker Madam. Today's topic concerns the future of online gaming in India. This bill aims to promote esports and online social games with better gambling and money experience. It recognizes the rights of gaming among youth and seeks to ensure a safe and regulated environment. This bill establishes the regulatory authority to help game developers and support the insurance play department. It also addresses concerns about addiction, financial losses, and mental health. And this bill aims to promote esports so that the youth can get new career opportunities and position India as a global leader in gaming.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I rise to discuss the promotion and regulation of online gaming bill 2025. The minister talks about promoting esports, but what about the risks? This bill must also address addiction and protect young minds. As the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. We cannot let the development of this sector come at the expense of the well-being of our youth, who's the future generation of our country. Hence, we must ensure that this bill not only is profitable, but also safe for our youth.
Honorable Member of Electronics and IT, kindly clarify the doubts raised by the Leader of Opposition.
Honorable Speaker Madam, the bill includes provisions for mental health support and awareness campaigns. The regulatory authority will monitor and enforce these measures. We are committed to balancing innovation with safety.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I rise today to support the promotion and regulation of online gaming bill 2025. Online gaming and esports are becoming very popular among today's youth. Instead of ignoring this change, the bill accepts that gaming can build skills like strategy, teamwork, and also open career opportunities in the future. However, we cannot ignore the risks. A few children might become addicted to online gaming, spending too much time on screens, or may even lose money in money-based gambling games. This bill creates a balance. It promotes safe online games but bans money-based or gambling games, which could harm young minds. The new regulatory authority that the government says that they will make should make sure that the games are safe, fair, age appropriate, and that no company tries to take advantage of minors. The youth of India is the future, and when we give them opportunities along with protection, we help build a stronger India for tomorrow. Because when the youth rise, the nation rises with them too. Therefore, I fully support the bill.
Honorable Speaker Madam, I stand here in support of this proposal.
As the word says, gaming is not just entertainment. It is a new frontier of creativity and opportunity. This measure will help our youth benefit the opportunity safely, promoting innovation while still putting sensible safeguards in place. It also brings much needed clarity and encourages responsible growth for the gaming sector. Therefore, I fully support the bill.
Thank you, Speaker Madam. I'm glad to join this discussion on the online gaming bill, the first ever bill in India focused on esports and online gaming. It promotes safety, fairness, and career opportunities to the youth. 70% of our population is under 40, the stakeholder of Viksit Bharat 2047. We must safeguard our children from the addiction and financial losses while nurturing their talent. This bill shows that protection and progress can go hand in hand while keeping India's youth at the heart of our policies.
Now, the question is that clauses 1 to 5 stand out of the bill. There is an amendment by opposition member, Ms. Lakshmi. Are you moving it?
No, madam. In view of the reply by the Honorable Minister and the clarification by the Prime Minister, I am not moving my amendment.
Now, clause 6. Yes, Ms. Lakshita, you're moving an amendment.
Madam, I beg to move. Page 5, line 13. After regulating, insert with strict mental health and addiction prevention measures. Page 5, omit lines 28 to 31.
The question is that clause 6 stands part of the bill. Those in favor will say aye. Those against it will say no. I think the noes have it, the noes have it, the noes have it. The motion is negative. Minister of Electronics and IT.
Madam, I move that the bill be passed.
The motion is that the bill be passed. Those in favor say aye. Those against it say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. The bill is passed. Honorable members, we have come to the end of today's sitting. Thank you for your cooperation and dignity. The House stands adjourned.
That was absolutely amazing, showcasing gracious soft skills, minds, and unstoppable energy on the stage. Parents, let your applause rise like a wave and propel our